Good day, compensation management students. So this is a really quick PowerPoint presentation that's going to go over some of the dates of your assignments, a little bit about the assignments, and quite a bit about the group project. So please remember, if you have any, specific questions, just message me on eClassroom or email me. All those details are going to be found, well, the email address in week one. So if there's anything you need to be clear of, just let me, let me know, and I will be sure to respond quickly. So this is a summary. Again, all of this can be found in week one. All the guidelines, all the specific detailed guidelines, and all the rubrics can be found in week one. But these are the four areas. So I just want to reiterate again about those weekly mini quizzes and discussion forums, that each week those are going to be worth 2 to 4% of your final grade. So if you do none, that means you're starting off at minus 30. So this is a kind of great way to just max out on your discussion forums, do your kind of revision each week, get as high as possible in your mini quizzes, and they're just 2 or 3 questions, so you really can, right? So that's worth 30%. Of course, you won't know that total grade until the end of the course, but somewhere around the mid-semester, I'll give you a kind of running total of where you are so far. Then your first individual project, the first one, is all about pay for performance. This is worth 20% of your final grade, and this is due in week 9. So you'll see from the guidelines that you basically have to come up with a pay for performance plan, as well as give a little theoretical discussion on it, etc. You can by all means start this research now. There's so much out there. We're going to cover the full content for this between week 5 and week 6. So you still have a good few weeks after that, but by all means, start to look and see what's out there, because there's so much out there on pay for performance, and especially incentive plans, etc. The group research project is due in week 15, and I'll soon show you, what group you'll be assigned to. Again, this is not a challenging project, but you do need to source your data from really early. You don't want to be now looking for data in week 13. Now, you all hopefully work somewhere or know someone's working. That is a fair source of data. So you need to start thinking about where we get this data from, as in what companies are we going to use, what positions are we going to look at, which is why I'm trying to kickstart the whole group project with this. And then, of course, you have your final individual assignment, which if you had a look at, you'll see incorporates the whole thing. This is everything that we've done in the course to kind of make you just be this consultant. You've looked at this situation. What are you going to recommend to fix it? Blah, 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 blah. So obviously all those areas we'll be covering in the course, which is why it's not due till the end. So with regard to groups, this week I've actually created discussion forums for each group. So once you know what group you're in, just join that discussion forum. So if you see that you've been assigned to group 1, then get into the group 1 discussion forum and introduce yourself and exchange contact details. Then determine how you're going to continue with the communicating, because I appreciate logging on to eClassroom may not be ideal. So if it is that you're going to use WhatsApp or Skype or Google Docs or whatever, email, whatever you all decide to use is fine. But I do need to see that that initial contact has been made by everyone, just so that I can keep track on where we are, right? Okay, I know it kind of goes without saying, but I'm going to say it. Every student must contribute to their group project. It's therefore the duty of each student to, as I said, introduce themselves in their group discussion forum, ensure that they are consistently in contact with the group, and complete their assigned work on time. So hopefully in the course, as the course progresses, I'll kind of give little reminders of perhaps where you should be. That should be a trigger to you. So if you found that, hey, I didn't hear from nobody in the group, please don't wait. You need to be the one to initiate the discussion. Yeah, you can't wait for someone to contact you, which is, I think, my next line. Yes, students must understand that they cannot wait to be contacted. You as the individual are responsible for keeping in contact with your group. If you've not heard from a group member for some time, please let me know so I can investigate, make sure everybody good, and see what the scene is. All right? Ooh, this was not supposed to be in blue, but it's in blue. So these are the groups. We're going to have 3 groups of 5 and 1 group of 4. This is how it's going to work. So as I said, take note of where you are, and then you go to that group discussion forum and introduce yourself to the members of your group, exchange whatever contacts, and you all determine how you all are going to move forward. Fair enough? Do I need to leave this a little bit longer? Basically, groups 1 to 3 know that there are 5 individuals. Group 4, you've got the 4-person group. So where are we? Take note what group you're in. I'll put it back up in a second. Log on, or click on rather, to your group's discussion forum. Introduce yourself to your group. Provide contact details. Please keep in communication with your group and really start working. Start identifying what organizations are we going to use and what positions are we going to use. Okay? All right, well, that's it for now. So hopefully that kind of brings people back into track of where we're going with the assignments. So I will leave this back up for now. So you just for a few seconds. And then I'm going to go back to this one. So just to remind you that the first official assignment is due in week 9. But of course, I will give you reminders as we go along. All right, that's it for now. Take care, everybody. Bye.